What's up everyone, and welcome to another Netflix review. Now this review is going to be a little different because instead of recommending a Netflix movie, I'm going to be unrecommending a Netflix movie. I may have just watched the worst movie I've ever watched in my entire life. And I'm serious when I say that. I know some people are over dramatic when they say that sometimes, but I'm very serious when I say I may have watched the worst movie I've ever watched in my entire life. And that movie is Nicolas Cage in Left Behind. Oh my goodness, this movie is terrible on almost every single level. It's not even a fun bad. This is a movie that will just really just tear you down in so many levels. It's just horrific. It's painful to get through. Nicolas Cage plays a pilot who is flying a plane during the rapture. Yeah, the rapture happened, so millions of people all around the world just suddenly disappear, and only the wicked, I guess, are left behind on Earth, and all the righteous people have vanished up to heaven. You know, that's what the rapture is. And you know, this movie could be interesting. It sounds like it could be an interesting movie, but the way they pull it off is just really badly done. First off, the acting in this movie is laughable at times. Nicolas Cage is just not very believable. His daughter, I don't even know the actress's name who plays the daughter. She's really bad in the movie. And the whole movie throughout is just kind of a sluggish kind of a get through. It feels like a TV movie, kind of a production. It's very low budget, and you can tell that it's low budget. When the rapture actually happens, it's kind of laughable, and they try to make it all dramatic, but it's just funny. There's a scene where the daughter is hugging her little brother, and when the rapture happens, he just disappears, and his clothes just fall to the ground, and then all these clothes just start coming down. They're in a mall, and I guess people were above them somehow, but their clothes just fall to the ground. And it's kind of funny. Nicolas Cage is in the air, and his pilot disappears, and there's people that disappeared all over the plane, and people on the plane are thinking it's a terrorist attack, and they're kind of going crazy, and it's just funny. They try to be serious, but it's just funny. There's a scene where a woman starts going crazy because she thinks that the government is involved, and she has a gun somehow, and she's going to shoot someone, and they try to make that dramatic, but it's funny. And they spend way too much time on Earth just showing the daughter walking around town, noticing people are gone. And after a while, you kind of get tired of it. You're like, okay, I get that people are gone. Let's just get to the point of the movie. And there really is no point to the movie, and that's the sad thing. There really is no point to the movie that I'm watching. Also near the end, it's kind of funny. I guess the daughter somehow already knows how to ride a motorcycle. The daughter is trying to help Nicolas Cage land the plane. She's trying to find like a big open space so that they can land. And so she's running, and then she finds a motorcycle on the ground, and she just picks it up and starts riding it. It's just really lazy because it's almost like they needed the character to ride a motorcycle, and so the character knew how to ride a motorcycle. And it's just really convenient, and the whole movie is just a waste of time. It's on Netflix, and if you see it, I just really recommend you don't watch it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth anybody's time. If you want to watch a bad movie, if you're actually feeling like watching a bad movie, then go ahead and watch this movie. But if you're really wanting to watch a good movie, then don't watch this movie. Like I said, this is definitely one of the worst movies I have ever watched in my entire life. If I could, I would get rid of this movie off Netflix because it's just so bad, and I don't think anyone should ever watch it. So if you see this movie, avoid it at all costs. So that brings me to an interesting question. What is the worst movie that you've ever watched? Comment below and let me know. And if you want to see more videos, just hit subscribe and you can watch even more videos.
I need you to know how much I love you, no matter what happens.
Dad?
Looks like the end of the world.
One of these days the sky's gonna break and everything will escape.